Mary Fowler's injury, impact on Matildas, and Asian Cup outlook. The football world was shaken this week, when news broke that Mary Fowler had to leave the pitch early during Manchester City's FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United. As she reached out for a pass, her right knee buckled, leaving fans and teammates in shock. Initially, there was hope, as interim coach Nick Cushing reassured everyone that they were not fearing the worst. After all, with the Women's Asian Cup just around the corner, it seemed too cruel for fate to intervene at such a pivotal moment in the young star's career. However, the worst fears were confirmed. Fowler has suffered a ruptured anterior cruciate ligament. This injury is not just a blow for her club, but a significant personal setback for Fowler. The journey to recovery from an ACL injury is long and often lonely, filled with rehabilitation sessions that keep players away from the pitch and their teammates. Just as Fowler was beginning to shine at a world-class level, she now faces the daunting road to recovery. Since stepping into the Women's Super League in 2022, Fowler has become a vital player for Manchester City, especially this season as injuries plagued the team. She has not only scored 10 goals across all competitions, but has also been a creative powerhouse, leading the league with 7 assists. Her growth has made her a focal point for the Matildas, as coaches strategize on how to best utilize her talents. In recent friendlies against South Korea, Fowler showcased her skills on the left wing, delivering some of her finest performances in the national colors. With Sam Kerr also sidelined due to her own ACL injury, Fowler was poised to become the face of Australian football. Now, however, the Matildas must confront the reality of competing in the Asian Cup without one of their most dynamic players. The tournament kicks off on March 1st in Perth, just over 10 months away. Typically, the recovery timeline for an ACL injury is about a year, and rushing back can lead to further complications. This timeline casts a shadow over Fowler's chances of being fit in time for the Asian Cup, where Australia hopes to reclaim the title. Every player's recovery is unique. While some, like Sam Kerr, may take longer, others can bounce back more quickly. For instance, Ellie Carpenter returned to the pitch just 8 months after her ACL injury. Fowler, being young, has that advantage on her side, which offers a glimmer of hope amidst the uncertainty. As Football Australia continues its search for a new coach, likely to be Joe Montemurro, they will need to prepare for the Asian Cup without Fowler. Finding a way to replace her contributions will be a challenge, as her skill set is not easily replicated. The new coach will need to strategize effectively to maintain the team's competitive edge. While the return of Sam Kerr could provide some relief, it will take time for her to regain her form. At 31, she is nearing the end of her prime, but her reputation as one of the world's top strikers remains intact. If the Matildas can leverage her abilities effectively, she could still be a formidable asset. In the meantime, young talents like Holly McNamara will need to step up. Despite her own injury struggles, McNamara has emerged as a key player, leading the A-League women with 14 goals this season. Her versatility could be crucial for the Matildas as they adapt to the absence of Fowler. This situation is far from ideal. One of Australia's brightest football talents is set to spend time on the sidelines, and the hope is that by the time the Asian Cup arrives, Mary Fowler will be ready to make her mark once again.